iPods have cornered the MP3 market, and there's an iPod for every lifestyle. Now, if an iPod's on your wish list this season, you're probably going to be getting one of the following. Either the iPod Shuffle, which is the smallest of the iPods. This one stores 1 gigabyte, as I mentioned earlier, about 240 songs, but it is absolutely tiny. It's designed for the really active lifestyle. If you're a skier, if you're a runner, if you're a mountain climber, the Nano is for you. Take a look. It's got this very good gator clip here. So this will clip on almost any piece of clothing, certainly onto a belt or a strap, and you've got your music to go along with you. Next up the feed and chain is the very popular Nano. Now the Nano is a very elegant, tiny little iPod, but it's got a color screen, so we have a little bit more control than we have over the Shuffle. It's available in 4 and 8 gig versions. The 4 gig version will store about 1,000 songs. The 8 gig will store 2,000 songs. And because you've got this nice little color screen, you can also start to import other types of media. Great for carrying around photos and that sort of stuff. So the Nano and the Shuffle are the ones that are designed for the active lifestyle because they're solid state iPods, meaning there's no moving parts. So if you're jumping up and down, if you're running around, your music's not going to skip. Now, the big daddy of them all is the iPod itself. This one here is the 80 gig version. Now, this iPod will store video, it'll store music, it'll store all of your contacts, appointments. Filling up 80 gigs on an iPod is going to take an awful lot of media. Now, one of the things that makes the iPod so compelling is the interface. And there's no surprises here because Apple's come up with a simple and elegant interface that's a major factor in the success of the iPod. It's called the click wheel, and it gives you total control over your iPod. Now, as I move my finger up and down around this wheel, which is down here in the bottom, I navigate my way through the different menus. Now, even though I actually can't feel any index as I move from menu command to menu command, there's actually an audible click. Do you hear that? That's why it's called a click wheel. And that audible click, along with the very positive move of the menu going up and down, almost makes it feel tactile. It makes me feel like I have total control, and it almost feels like it's indexed. But what that means is I have total control as I navigate my way through the different menus. And the navigation protocol works like this. You move up and down with the wheel. Once you find the area, the menu that you want to select, then you press the center button, and that enacts that particular command. You move back by clicking on the top. Once you've found songs that you want to play, you hit the play button on the bottom, and then you control your volume once again by going up or down or around with the scroll wheel. Now, I can't emphasize the importance of this interface enough. You're going to quickly collect a very large assortment of songs and media. So being able to easily navigate your way through all that content is a major part of the iPod experience. It's one of the factors that separates the iPod men from the MP3 player boys.
For more information about any of the products we cover on the show, drop by our website at dottotech.com.